Hey guys, HippieHolo1 here, welcome back to another video, and today I have two TMCC equipped locomotives in front of me, one of them refurbished, one of them converted. And I'm going to be giving you guys a really brief overview and some running shots of both of these locomotives. So starting with our diesel locomotive here, this is an Atlantic Coast Line GP7 built by Lionel from 2000 I believe. I think there's a stamp, yeah. Built 2000 by Lionel. This locomotive was technically the first locomotive I ever owned, kind of. It was given to me by my father when I was little, and I beat this thing to hell. I ran it constantly because I loved it, and then it eventually just stopped working because on my old layout I had a little bump at one point, and the bump was way too steep for this locomotive, so every time it would go over, the center rail would touch the fuel tank, which is metal and grounded. And it would short, and it eventually blew out the speaker and the rail sounds motherboard, or the rail sounds power board, and then I broke the motherboard trying to fix it, and then at one point the electric reversing board broke, so the locomotive would only go backwards. I recently bought a bunch of parts and replaced all of that. Now the locomotive is back to its prime condition where it can go both ways and all the sounds work. So as a little side note and fun fact, this is the only video I know of this locomotive on YouTube. There's a bunch of other GP7s that Lionel made with TMCC. Some of them have Tower Common Crew Talk, like this one. But this is the only Atlantic Coastline GP7 video that I know of. If I am wrong about that, and it was posted before this video, let me know, because I'd love to be wrong about that. But this locomotive has an absolutely fantastic sound set, and it looks really good, and I'm really glad I can show this to you guys today. So my apologies if the camera work gets a little bit shaky at this point. I'm freehanding this now. Regulars to my channel will be very familiar with this locomotive. This is my Lionel 1989 release of the Reading T1, and it used to have digital rail sounds. It does not anymore. I repainted this engine, and I redid the chuff in the tender in my last video of this, so that it had 2 chuffs per revolution. And then I said, screw it, I'm just going to completely redo this. So I did. It now has a DC can motor, it has electric railroad cruise control, and it has Rail Sounds 4.0 that I wired into this thing. That was an adventure, and I'll show you the inside of this tender when I do an in-depth review of this locomotive. But basically, the Rail Sounds board is from the Lionel TMCC Nickel Plate Road 779 Berkshire, so all the rail sounds are that accordingly. I also need to redo the speakers in this engine because the speakers are not built to handle the amount of bass/low-end noises that comes out of this rail sounds board. So the speakers hate it, so I need to redo them. But that's going to be a later date project because I spent $40 on the speakers that are in it. So yeah, that's yep. But anyway, I'm going to be running both of these engines here, the T1 and the GP7, and I hope you all enjoy.
You are clear outbound.